Let's help Glory pull the plug on Monica's data jack. While Glory holds Monica's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monica's data jack to her cyber deck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give it a solid yank and the cord comes free. Wisp of oily blue smoke chases it away from her data jack to the ceiling. The commingled scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, oh my god, look at that picture. Monica's eyes flutter open, muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing, and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. If I only had Biotech 3, that sucks. Just stay with us, Monica, okay? We're gonna get you out of here. Save your breath. Glory's voice is strained. She's had a stroke, a bad one. She'll be dead before we're even back to the van. Talk to me, Monica. What are you trying to say? Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out in a slick covering her chest. She expels a thick guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the sharp shapes she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze and something else. Hope? Fürschwan. A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts. Then her chin drops to her chest, and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on the object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. Oh, we still got to keep the team alive. All right. We got to push in. This is all we can do for now. I got to be careful with her. Just can't see her. Let's go here and yeah, I didn't think so. Up to aim. He should be safe back there. I was worried about that, but I can start healing her. I should just burst. It's not really gonna make a difference. To the other side. That way I can offer some support to my guy. This guy's fearless. And this is why he's fearless. Fucking wrecked, scrub. Nice. Go ahead and reload. Of course I can't see. Terminal, MCPOS building maintenance software version 1.01, command line interface, internal memory checkism invalid. That just says my name a bunch of times. Dietrich scans the room nervously. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? I think Monica may have inserted a bug into the system before she died. What's it for? Something tells me we're going to have more company soon. I don't know yet. Watch my back while I figure this out. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected with a core component of MCPOS. Restore MCPOS to factory default setting? Yes or no? Warning, restore process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete. Hit the Y key. Processing requested, 0% complete. As you watch the number on the screen slowly begins to climb, this is going to take a while. You glance down at a second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you've stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. A map of the whole vast grounds indicates the security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing a dull red. If you're reading the display correctly, the only exit from this room is the Holdfast Old Servants entrance on the western side of the building. At that moment, Iger's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound. The image is grainy, flickering in and out. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me. Iger, new extraction point. Hold up. Where's Monica? Down. We'll be extracting via an old servant's entrance to the west of the main grounds. I need you to keep the exit clear. Iger's silence is thick, but when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. She cuts out without another word. Glory turns to face you. Her movements smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Cyber Ninja? Our escape route will open in a minute. We hold tight until then. By hold tight, you mean sit here and fry anyone who comes to the door, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. Datrick's pained expression twists into a mask of hate. His hands begin to glow with primal energy. I can do that. Good, now let's find some cover and wait for the door locks to disarm. I gotta survive for 10 turns. That's the door we're leaving out of. If that's the door I'm leaving out of, I kind of want to hold over here more. So let's push up that way. How much health does she have? 22. Let's go ahead and use a healing, one of these advanced med kits on her. Push her up. Move my dude over. Summon spirit. Let's get over there. You know what I just noticed? I don't actually have Overwatch yet. Let's keep my footing at the front here, I guess. That's my turn. Pass. Yeah, that's what I thought. Takes a shot at the ghost there. And a robot. Great. I can't see shit from where I'm at. Oh yes, I forgot about this. Let's go for 4 AP. Nice. I can hit from there? Oh my god, this security drone's fucked. Nice. What do I got? Electro current, lightning bolt. We'll just stick with the wind attack, the wind blast. Nice. Like I said, I surprisingly don't see him. Now I do. Nice. Good shots. Pass your turn. Wounded, but besides that. That guy's decked out. Oh my god. And they're pushing hard. Okay. Holy shit. There's the security captain. Let's fall back to there, so I can see what's going on. Does that dude have a minigun? He definitely has a minigun. Oh my god. Well, I'm in for a fight. The heavy cover is intervening there. Oh, intervening from where I'm throwing it. Gotcha. It's a good shot. If anything, I would use this for sure. Get that -1 AP. No, fuck it. We'll use it. Nice. This spirit's coming in clutch. You have no idea. Can't really see much. Up my aim. Damn. I'm worried about that guy. The figure lopping towards you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy, overlapping plates. What can you see of his face, or what you can see of his face, looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright, friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same, skulking, sneaking, stealing a vase or two from the museum. No harm. Maybe I let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. As military-grade armor he's wearing, Cyber Ninja, hardened against small arms fire, will have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about that minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out here and surrender, and I promise I'll make this easy. Who are you? Can we talk about this? No. The orc's gauntlet fist tightens, and you hear the distinctive whir of the Vindictor's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Well, it's not like I was going to get out of here alive anyways, so... He only has 9 HP left, though. So I'll just take the shot. Take the shot. Damn. I'll stick with the damage. Come on. Alright, spirit. Fuck. That's my luck. Alright. We'll break into this here. I'm worried about this fucking thing now. He's just rushing because he knows he's dead. Yo. Melted. Go ahead and heal. Just because there's not really much you can do. Plus 1 AP for 3 rounds. Let's go ahead and do that. The AP might come in handy here. Need you to go big, my dude. Fuck. Come on. Come on. I'll have to take that. Let's heal the 9. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a pain in the ass. God damn. Oh my god. This thing's fucking gonna kill me. Yo, for real, it's gonna kill me. Thank you. I gotta take care of this guy now. If he blasts me, I'm done. Wait a second, how come you can use that 2 times? Cheat? Now, as bad as this is, I have to keep myself alive above everything else. I didn't mean to heal myself twice, but you know what? It's probably not the worst thing in the world. God damn. This fucking thing is so hard to kill. Come on. One more, please. Fuck's sake. I fucking hate this thing. I should have aimed shot. I don't know what I was thinking there. Cry. I got one more turn I gotta survive. I might just be able to do it and get everyone out of here. I'll take the risk again. Nice, paid off. Damn, I was hoping to hit that. Good. Didn't lose any AP, unfortunately, but that's still good. Hopefully if I can just kind of get his attention to the spirit there. The door unlocks with a loud click. Your escape route is clear. Alright. You can get first out. Hopefully if I just kind of bring that over here, I draw the attention. Of course there's more guys. Yeah, I did draw the attention. That's what I was hoping for. Exit's that way, so let's get you over there. Good shots. Push up. I don't really care if this gets released now. It's kind of just a distraction back there, which works for me. That was tough. I'm glad I didn't put that on hard because holy fuck, I think we would have been pushing it, that's for sure. I'm out of ammo, but I'm not going to stop to reload. I'm just going to get the hell out of here first. Sometimes you got to know when to retreat and, you know, when to fight. Iger rises from her corpse-drawn perch at your approach. From the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. We can talk about this later. For now, we need to bug out. Tell me something I don't know. Iger slaps the side of the van. Pile in, people, and Cyber Ninja. When we get back to the cruise barger, we're going to have a little talk. All right. Kreuzberg, home of nearly 500,000 people and, until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also home to your own little slice of Berlin. A neighborhood that locals call the Kreuzbauer, a safe port in the eye of a storm. The ride back to the Kreuzbauer is quiet. No one is in a talking mood as the van veers past potholes and garbage piles. The glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your windows, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle and climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system, a well-kept secret providing your team safe passage into the Kreuzbauer. Your safe house waits on the other side. So far, I'm really liking this game, man. It's fucking amazing. Let's go inside. Guess it's this way. It is. Is our safe house? You step inside, and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. It's a good thing I'm ending a couple minutes here. A man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent light. Because apparently I can't read. Something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale, expressionless face, light glinting off of steel-rimmed glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord. Part deal-maker, part informant broker, one of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stares, Iger's fear, Monica's absence. I had a feeling. How did she? His face has gone ashen. He swallows. Takes a moment to chew out the words before spitting them out. How did it happen? Something in the vault security system cooked her brain. It was too quick to be a black eye see. Glory nods, her motions robotic and spare. Monica died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. Iger thrust a gloved fist into your chest, and this idiot stood by and let it happen. We'll ignore it. Let it happen? She jacked in, she screamed, and she seized. By the time we saw she was in trouble, it was already too late. Yeah, because you never bothered learning what to look for. Muscle contractions and microtremors are good indicators of a Decker in distress. I'm assuming you didn't have anyone keeping an eye out for those. No, if he had, my friend wouldn't be lying dead in the basement. Oh, shove off, Iger. We're all on the lookout for physical security, Cyber Ninja included. Throwing him under the bus isn't going to help anything. Under a bus is exactly where he belongs. Iger turns to face Dietrich. She towers over him, but he stands his ground. I respect you, Dietrich. You know that, but you don't have my training. None of you have. Monica was good. She was the best, right? But she was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough, and you're going to get burned. Iger turns her focus back to you. If you've been paying attention, you'd have figured all of this out your own now. You'd known that Monica needed watching as much as that door. Enough, Iger. Amsel's voice is hoarse, his expression blank. Enough. Iger pushes ahead, heedlessly of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes. How many seconds pass between Monica's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? Look, this won't... You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your That is enough! Amsel's voice comes out in a roar, and his fist smashes down on the desk behind him. Iger, you and Cyber Ninja can have it out later, but I've had enough. We need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than you'd have led us to believe. I want to know why. Right there with you. This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there, something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. He pauses, rubs his temples. Agreed, and to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we are dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The small detail could be important, so hold nothing back. The estate was just a front for whatever was going on in the basement. Amsel nods. That much is clear. It wasn't a minor estate either. The facility took serious funds to build. And time. There's more in it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. And all in security, the owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. What else did you find? After everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor. He appeared to be the head of security. That is not much to go on. Do any details about this orc come to mind? Any distinguishing features that I could look into? He was an older guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s. Pretty old for an orc. And he'd had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I will see what I can find out. Did you note anything else during the run that may be of value? Monica lived long enough to say a name. Fierschwing. She fought hard to tell us. It might be important. Ansel seemed taken back. He paused for a moment before responding. The Firewing. This is unexpected. You have to forgive me. This brings back many unpleasant memories. Glory raises an eyebrow. The Firewing. The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. He glances at Glory. You are far too young to remember her, of course, but for Germans of my generation, the name Fierschwinch is, I'm butchering that, and I'm very sorry, guys, is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. The dragons of today are subtle creatures full of patience and guile. Firewing was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Amsel takes a deep breath, slowly releases it. There is a haunted look in his eyes. There were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered. Roasted alive in their homes by a creature of legend. No hope for salvation and no end in sight. It was a horror that you cannot begin to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that a rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the Firewing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Well, with the help of the Luftwaffe, of course, but it was experimental weapons designed by Dr. Vauclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland of the Sox. This event was called the Dragonfall. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Vauclair as a hero. Our own Siegfried, a modern-day... Our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer, my own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was as important as an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Those early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Iger, not just on a national level, but on a global scale. The new species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world, a new source of terror for a bewildered public, and in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. In light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Vauclair and the Firewing were forgotten? Dragons were yesterday's news. He rubs his temples. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Firewing is a bit of historical trivia and nothing more. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a long-dead dragon. Iger sweeps her eyes across her group, searching for a glimmer of insight. Finally, she gives up. Any ideas as to why? Amsel's voice trembles with frustration. No, it doesn't make any sense to me that than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Firewing has been dead and gone for 42 years. But there's one thing that I do know. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. I'm going to say it right now. Firewing is down in that basement. Gotta get some water. Oh my god, this reading. He visibly struggles to calm himself, takes a deep breath, then slowly releases it. I will look into this, and I'll find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? That's all we've got. That's not much. Amsel nods. His face is drawn and haggard. It is thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. Whoever sent us knew what we were walking into. We were set up. That's obvious, but why? Paul's face reddens. I warned her. I told her not to take this run, but she assured me it would be a cakewalk. You didn't bring it to her. No, she set up the whole thing herself. Monica was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-state political scene. I never much liked the man, and I certainly never trusted him. But Monica, she would do anything for a cause, anything for the Flux state. He sighs. Winters swore that the data he was after was crucial to ensuring the feudal stability of the Flux. And that was all it took. We need to track down Monica's client and press him for information. Yes, most definitely. It is green that Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monica to believe. When he finds out what happened on the run, he's probably going to grab it. We need to chase him down before that happens. So we need information on Green Winters, and we need it fast. There's a man here in the Cruz Bazaar, a Turk named Altug. Altug Burkazi. He owns a little Soykov shop just down the way called Cafe Kazve. This man is also a purveyor of information. I've done business with him from time to time. And you think he would have something about Green Winters? Amsel nods. When I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altug. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I did not trust this man. For good reason, it would seem. I'll talk to Altug and see what he knows about Green Winters. Very well. Tell him I sent you. I'll do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already. Sparse, though, it may be. Well, that was long and drawn out, and unfortunately, I gotta end it here because we've been going for a little bit too long. So, let me just go ahead and save it there. Make sure it's saved. Yeah, it just said save, but cool. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. When we come back, which will probably be later tonight, I'm going to continue on. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say comment down below. Subscribe, share, it will help me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.